Hey, beautiful Libra souls. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I have something incredibly special for you that I just had to share immediately. I was doing my morning meditation and felt this intense pull to do a reading specifically for my Libra family. And what came through, honestly, I'm still processing it myself. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, because what I'm about to share with you is going to shift everything you thought you knew about what's coming your way. This isn't just another general reading. This is specifically channeled energy for Libra season and beyond, and the messages are so clear and powerful that I literally got goosebumps multiple times while shuffling. Let me start by saying that the energy around Libras right now is absolutely electric. There's this massive shift happening in the cosmic realm that's directly impacting your sign in ways that are honestly breathtaking. I've been reading tarot for over a decade, and I rarely see energy this concentrated and purposeful for one particular sign. The first thing that came through when I connected with Libra energy was this overwhelming sense of completion mixed with anticipation. Like you've been in this long preparation phase, maybe you didn't even realize it was preparation, but the universe has been quietly orchestrating something magnificent behind the scenes.
I started shuffling, and immediately a card practically jumped out of the deck. The Knight of Pentacles appeared first, and this is so interesting because this isn't typically the card people associate with dramatic life changes. But hear me out. This Knight represents methodical progress, steady determination, and the kind of success that builds on solid foundations rather than flashy quick wins. For Libras right now, this Knight is telling me that all those careful decisions you've been making, all that deliberation and weighing of options that people sometimes tease you about, it's been exactly what you needed to do. The universe has been watching you build something sustainable and real, and now you're about to see why all that patience and careful consideration was so important. What makes this even more powerful is that the Knight of Pentacles in your current energy field isn't just about financial success, though that's definitely part of it. This is about the kind of achievement that satisfies your soul's need for beauty, balance, and meaningful contribution to the world. You've been unconsciously aligning yourself with opportunities that honor both your practical needs and your aesthetic sensibilities. I kept shuffling because I could feel there was more. And then boom, the Three of Swords appeared, but before you panic, listen to what this is actually saying in your context. This card here isn't representing heartbreak that's coming, it's representing heartbreak that's healing. This is about clarity through emotional processing that you've already been doing. Libras, you've been going through some kind of emotional recalibration lately, haven't you? Maybe it was a relationship situation, maybe a friendship dynamic, or even just internal conflicts about what you truly want versus what you think you should want. The Three of Swords in this position is actually incredibly healing energy because it's saying that painful clarity you experienced recently was preparing you for something beautiful. This card is showing me that you had to cut through some illusions or comfortable lies to get to your authentic truth. And I know as a Libra that was probably agonizing because you naturally want harmony and peace. But sometimes we have to disturb the surface to reach deeper waters. What you discovered about yourself or your situation through this process of honest examination is going to be the foundation for everything amazing that's about to unfold.
The emotional intelligence you gained through whatever difficulty you processed is now your superpower. You understand yourself and your needs on a level that you never did before. And this clarity is going to guide you to make choices that truly align with your soul's purpose rather than just what looks good on the surface. As I continued with the reading, the energy started building, and I pulled the Hermit next, which is absolutely fascinating in combination with what we've already seen. The Hermit isn't about isolation or loneliness in your case. It's about becoming your own guru, your own source of wisdom and guidance. Libras, you've been developing this incredible inner compass lately. You know that feeling when you're trying to make a decision and usually you'd ask 10 different people for their opinions? Well, the Hermit is telling me that phase is ending. You're stepping into a time where you trust your own judgment implicitly, where your inner knowing becomes so strong that external validation becomes nice to have rather than necessary to have. This is huge for your sign because Libra energy naturally seeks input and consensus, But the Hermit is saying you've evolved past needing others to confirm what you already know in your heart. This doesn't mean you're becoming antisocial or dismissive of others' perspectives. It means you're becoming the person others come to for wisdom and guidance. I'm seeing that people in your life are already starting to notice this shift in you. There's something different about your energy lately, something more grounded and self-assured. The Hermit is confirming that this internal transformation you've been experiencing is preparing you to step into a leadership role in some area of your life, whether that's professional, personal, or spiritual. The fourth card that came through was the Page of Cups, and this is where things get really exciting because this card represents new emotional and creative beginnings that come from a place of healed wisdom rather than naive optimism. This page isn't the inexperienced beginner. This is the wise beginner who understands the depth of what they're embarking upon. For Libras, this Page of Cups is announcing the arrival of something beautiful and emotionally fulfilling that you're actually prepared to receive this time. Maybe in the past you've had opportunities for love, creativity, or emotional connection that you couldn't fully embrace because you weren't ready or because timing wasn't right. This page is saying that everything you've learned about yourself, everything you've healed and integrated, has prepared you to receive and nurture something truly special. This could manifest as a new romantic connection that feels different from anything you've experienced before because you're approaching it from a place of self-knowledge rather than seeking completion through another person. Or this could be a creative project or opportunity that allows you to express your authentic self in ways that feel both beautiful and meaningful. What I love about this Page of Cups energy is that it's not desperate or grasping. There's this sense of gentle anticipation, like you're planting seeds in fertile ground and trusting the natural process of growth. You're not forcing outcomes or trying to control every variable. You're simply showing up authentically and allowing beautiful things to unfold naturally. The fifth card that appeared was absolutely unexpected, the Seven of Wands. Now, this might seem contradictory to the gentle energy we've been exploring, but this card is bringing such an important message about standing in your power without apologizing for who you're becoming. The Seven of Wands in your reading represents confident boundary setting and defending your newfound clarity about what you will and won't accept in your life. This isn't aggressive or combative energy. This is firm, graceful assertion of your truth. Think of it like elegant strength, very fitting for Libra energy that values beauty even in moments of necessary firmness. You're entering a phase where you'll need to stand up for your evolving values and preferences, and some people in your life might be surprised by this new version of you. The people-pleasing Libra they thought they knew is transforming into someone who can be diplomatic and kind, while still maintaining clear boundaries about what serves their highest good. This Seven of Wands is specifically about defending your right to grow and change. Not everyone is going to be comfortable with your evolution, and this card is giving you permission to let them adjust to the new you rather than dimming your light to keep others comfortable. You've worked too hard on your personal growth to compromise it for the sake of avoiding minor conflicts. What's really beautiful about this energy is that you're not becoming harsh or uncompromising. You're becoming authentically gracious while still being unmovable about your core values and needs. This is such powerful Libra energy because you're achieving true balance between consideration for others and honoring yourself. Next, I pulled the Queen of Swords, and this card made everything click into place for me. This queen represents the integration of emotional wisdom with intellectual clarity, and she's appearing in your reading because you're stepping into this archetype in your own life. The Queen of Swords has been through emotional experiences that taught her discernment. She can see through surface presentations to understand underlying motivations and dynamics. She's compassionate but not naive, generous but not enabling. For Libras, this queen represents the synthesis of your natural diplomacy with newly developed emotional intelligence. This is telling me that you're becoming someone who can navigate complex interpersonal situations with both grace and wisdom. You're not being manipulated by emotional appeals that don't align with logic, and you're not being swayed by logical arguments that ignore emotional reality. You're integrating both aspects to make decisions that serve everyone's highest good, including your own. In practical terms, this Queen of Swords energy means you're becoming incredibly effective in communication. You're able to have difficult conversations with kindness but firmness. You're able to offer support without taking on others' emotional burdens as your own. You're becoming the person who can see situations clearly and offer guidance that's both compassionate and practical. The seventh card that came through was the Ace of Pentacles. And honestly, this card in this position made me so excited for you because it represents brand new material opportunities that are aligned with your authentic self, rather than just any opportunity that comes along. This ace represents the beginning of something tangible and prosperous that grows out of all the inner work you've been doing. This isn't lottery ticket luck. This is earned opportunity that appears because you've become the person who can recognize it and make the most of it. The foundation work you've done on yourself is now attracting circumstances that match your elevated vibration. For Libras, this Ace of Pentacles is especially significant because it represents opportunities that satisfy both your practical needs and your aesthetic sensibilities. This could be a career opportunity that allows you to work in beautiful environments or with beautiful concepts. This could be a financial opportunity that comes through your natural ability to bring harmony and balance to situations. What I'm seeing with this ace is that it's connected to your relationships and social connections, but in a very empowered way. Your network of relationships is going to be instrumental in bringing this opportunity forward, but not because you're depending on others to take care of you. It's because your authentic energy is now attracting people and circumstances that want to collaborate with you and support your success. This Ace of Pentacles is also telling me about timing. This opportunity is going to feel right in a way that previous opportunities might not have. You're going to know in your body and your intuition that this is yours to pursue, and that confidence is going to make all the difference in how successfully you can manifest it. Then I pulled the Eight of Cups, which might seem like a contradiction to everything positive we've been seeing, but this card is actually the missing piece that explains how all this beautiful growth becomes possible. The Eight of Cups represents conscious choice to leave behind what no longer serves you, even when it's comfortable or familiar. For Libras, this Eight of Cups is about recognizing that some situations in your life have fulfilled their purpose, and it's time to gracefully move beyond them. This isn't about burning bridges or creating drama. This is about honest acknowledgement that you've outgrown certain dynamics, and you're mature enough to transition away from them with love and respect. This could be about a job situation that's been secure but not inspiring, a living situation that's been comfortable but not growth-oriented, or even relationship dynamics that have been pleasant but not deeply fulfilling. The Eight of Cups is giving you permission to seek deeper meaning and more authentic connection, even if it means leaving behind what's familiar. What makes this card so powerful in your reading is that it's not coming from a place of dissatisfaction or complaint. It's coming from a place of expanded vision. You can see possibilities now that you couldn't see before because your inner work has opened your perception to what's truly possible for your life. This Eight of Cups walking away is actually walking toward everything we saw in the previous cards. You're making space for the opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are truly aligned with who you're becoming rather than who you used to be. The final card that came through was the Two of Wands, and this is where everything reaches this beautiful crescendo of possibility and empowered choice-making. The Two of Wands represents having a clear vision for your future and feeling confident about your ability to make that vision reality. This card is showing me that you're standing at this incredible vantage point where you can see multiple pathways forward, and instead of being paralyzed by choice like you might have been in the past, you feel excited and empowered by the options available to you. You trust yourself now to choose wisely because you've developed this inner compass we talked about with the Hermit. The Two of Wands in this final position is telling me that everything we've explored in this reading, the steady progress, the emotional healing, the inner wisdom, the new opportunities, the conscious transitions. All of this is leading you to this moment of confident decision-making about your future direction. What's so beautiful about this Two of Wands energy is that you're not just dreaming about possibilities. You're actively planning and taking concrete steps toward the life you want to create. You have this wonderful combination of vision and practicality that's going to make you incredibly effective in manifesting your desires. This card is also telling me about expansion and influence. Your personal growth is going to have ripple effects that reach much further than just your own life. The wisdom you've gained, the balance you've achieved, the authentic power you're stepping into, this is going to inspire and benefit others in your orbit in ways you might not even realize yet. I want to take a moment to acknowledge what an incredible journey you've been on, Libra. The cards are showing me that you've done deep, meaningful work on yourself that has fundamentally shifted your relationship with your own power and potential. You've learned to trust yourself, to honor your needs, to communicate your truth with grace, and to make choices from wisdom rather than fear or external pressure. The energy I'm picking up around timing suggests that this shift from preparation phase into manifestation phase is happening right now. This isn't something that's going to unfold over the next year. This is something that's actively beginning in the coming weeks and months. The foundations are already in place, and now it's time for the visible, tangible results to start appearing. What excites me most about this reading is how it shows your growth as both internal transformation and external opportunity. You're not just changing inside while your external circumstances stay the same, and you're not just having good things happen to you without having done the work to receive them properly. Everything is aligned and moving together in this beautiful dance of preparation, meeting opportunity. For those of you who have been feeling like you've been in a waiting period or like things have been moving slowly, this reading is confirming that all of that was purposeful and necessary. You weren't being delayed or held back. You were being prepared for something bigger and better than what you originally thought you wanted. The message I want to leave you with is this: trust the process that's unfolding for you right now. Trust your instincts about which opportunities to pursue and which situations to gracefully release. Trust your ability to maintain your authentic self while adapting to new circumstances. And most importantly, trust that you deserve everything beautiful that's coming your way because you've done the work to become the person who can receive it fully. I'm genuinely excited for what's ahead for you, Libra. The combination of your natural gifts with this newly developed inner strength and clarity is going to create opportunities for success and fulfillment that honor all aspects of who you are. You're not having to choose between different parts of yourself anymore. You're integrating everything into this powerful, authentic whole that's ready to take on the world. Thank you for letting me share this incredible energy with you today. I'd love to hear in the comments if any of this resonates with what you've been experiencing lately, and whether you're feeling this shift in energy that the cards are showing me. Take care of yourselves, beautiful souls, and remember that you have everything within you to create the life you're dreaming of.